Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by taxbuddy.com, a leading tax filing portal in India. First, let us look at the US market. So, US markets were higher and Fed action was in line with expectation. They increased the interest rate by 25 basis point. And Nasdaq has shot up nearly 4.5% from intraday low to intraday high. And Dow also recovered more than 500 points from intraday low. More importantly, the US VIX crashed by about 8%. And not only that, just after the market close, the Facebook, nowadays is known as Meta platform, has come out with the good results and also announced some share buyback. So that share has shot up nearly 20% after the market close. So therefore, Nasdaq is looking very, very bullish. So it's up about more than 100 point in futures now. So this is about the US markets. So when the US markets close firmly in green, so Asia is bound to be in green, but SGX Nifty is lower. So SGX Nifty right now is indicating about 60-70 point lower. I'll come back to that. First thing is that, the talk of the town today is Adani Enterprise has withdrawn its follow-on public offer. Yesterday, around 1 p.m., so the news came that Credit Suisse has stopped accepting Adani bonds as a collateral. So then Adani Group stocks went for a free fall. So when that went for a free fall as a collateral damage, the PSU banks also went for free fall. And State Bank of India and Bank of Baroda both fell about 10% from intraday high to intraday low before recovering towards the end of the day. So first we talk about the negatives of this Adani withdrawal of FPO. It's such a big company, a Nifty 50 company. So I don't think that there was any other incident where a Nifty 50 stock fell 35% in one day and 50% in 1 month, if you take out some scams like Satyam Computers. So that is one thing. So this Hindenburg report, so dragging the Adani stocks so severely, and on top of which, so the people thought somehow Adani Group will manage to bring back the share price to FPO level. So that's why they are so confident of pushing the FPO. But now probably they lost the confidence, and so they don't think that they can bring the price up to 3,200 or 3,100 at the lower band. So that is the reason why they are withdrawing the FPO, because they do not want people, just to lose 40%, 50% in 2-3 days. So definitely this will be seen as a big failure for Adani Group, and so the effect will be there. And I think the effect is already seen in overseas markets. Number one, when the entire global markets are good, SGX Nifty is down. And not only that, if you look at yesterday, ICICI Bank was up more than 2%, HDFC Bank was up more than 1% in Indian markets. But when the US markets opened, when the US markets were trading after this Adani withdrawal of the FPO, and both ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank has fallen more than 3% in ADR. So that gives a very, very bearish picture. Okay. At the same time, if everything is bearish, I do not think so. I can give you some bull case scenario. Okay. This is just, I'm just putting across what I heard or what I read from some magazines, newspapers, but it's not my personal opinion. So there is a widespread rumor that, when Adani share price is trading like 5 to 10% below the FPO price, and who are the people who subscribe to the FPO? So, according to a report, so it is Adani's affiliates. So he requested his friends, to subscribe so that the issue can be bailed out. And what would have happened, because they are friends, in order to support him, so they would have applied for the FPO. But on the other side, the market keeps falling So they do not want to lose. So they would have taken some short position in futures and options. So now the people may be having a short position, but the stocks are not going to come because the issue has been cancelled. So these people are left with a naked short position. So in case market reverse, or at some point of time, they will like to close their short position. So if they start closing their short position, so by short covering, market can rally. So that is one argument in favor of short covering. The second argument is that, so when Adani has requested, about 20,000 crore has flown to his FPO. And assuming that, the entire 20,000 crore has gone into the FPO on his request, and now that 20,000 crore has been refunded. So that means, so that 20,000 crore is a liquid cash now. So if they are ready to support Adani Enterprise at 3,000 plus, why not they will support at 2,000 rupees? So if that money is being used to support, to stabilize Adani group of stocks, then that can lead to some short covering. So Adani stocks are hugely oversold, and so, but the way I'm giving you both bull case scenario and bear case scenario, but it's not going to be either bull or going to be either bear. So it's going to be two-way movement. So it can fall, it can rise, just look at the last half an hour price action. So it went 200 point up, 200 point, again fell 200 point, again went up 200 point, almost 700, 800 point swing in Adani Enterprise in last 30 minutes. So markets are going to be hugely volatile when it comes to Adani Group, and then PSU banks are going to react according to Adani Group. And moreover, if there is any meaningful recovery in Adani stocks at the end of the day, then there will be short covering in PSU banks also. Why? Because tomorrow State Bank of India and Bank of Baroda coming out with results. So the people, if there is any shorts, so they will like to square up the shorts before the results, because after the results anything can happen. So these are all the like pros and cons of this Adani Group. And now although global cues are very good, and like budget has become almost a non-event except for some insurance companies. So there was no effect on any other stocks in India. So budget has become a non-event, and now the only big problem that India is facing is this Adani issue. So we have to wait for this Adani issue to settle down before taking any view of the market. But until then, it's going to be, I can be very sure, the only thing you can expect is the unexpected. So unexpected things only you can expect. And markets are going to be hugely volatile. So this time, short-term trading is going to be very difficult unless, you are happy with, if you are an option seller, if you are happy with the 0.5% return per week, and then you just go and sell put option far out of the money. I sold 16,100 put option for 6 rupees for this week expiry. And then later I moved that to 16,800 put day before yesterday. I think I sold around 5-6 rupees only. And then call option, I sold 18,500 call option also day before yesterday. So 16,800 on the downside, 18,500 on the upside. Both are trading above 5 rupees, leaving that extra money for brokerage and other. So 5 rupees has come to my pocket. So I got 5 rupees on the downside, 5 rupees on the upside, 10 rupees. That translates into 500 rupees per lot. And then, so margin money for this is approximately 70-80,000. So we got about 0.5%, more than 0.5% return. And, so like if you are getting more than 0.5% return, so for 4 weeks, you can get 2% plus. So that was the only trade, I've taken. And of course, I'm also trapped in Adani, losing heavily. So I'm just waiting for some kind of stability to return because no, it's very difficult to react in panic and when the markets are in panic. But the thing is, panic leads to more panic. So anyway, I think I will be booking a decent loss in Adani Group. Yeah, anyway, that's a part and parcel of the game. So despite market huge volatility, the volatility index has actually fallen in India also. So then today is a weekly expiry. So there is no doubt market will be hugely volatile. Be prepared. So if you don't have a position, better keep away from market at least for some more time. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.